Hello everyone, and welcome to this 45-minute practice for spinal mobility. Let's begin by grounding the feet into the earth and just spreading your toes wide, anchoring all four corners of your feet, and we'll come into Tadasana to begin. Just closing the eyes down, let the shoulders roll back and down, and let's take 3 deep inhales and audible exhales. So breathing in through the nose. Full audible exhale out through the mouth. Feel your feet rooting you into the earth, soften in the knees. 2 more like that, breathing in through the nose. And full audible exhale out through the mouth. And 1 more like that, breathing in through the nose. And full audible exhale out through the mouth. And just feel yourself grounding into the earth. Feel your spine in its neutral shape and its neutral curvature. The shoulders rolling back and the chest expanding open. See if you can soften in the wrists and wiggle the fingers. And visualize your roots coming down through the soles of your feet and just grounding you into this place of this earth, rooted in your center. And slowing down the breath, slight bend in the knees, gentle tuck of the tailbone, and nice length in the spine. Let's just begin to step the feet a little wider than hip width. And as always, we have my beloved cat Percy here welcoming you into the practice. Forgot to introduce him, so here he is. And let's just make fists with the hands. Keep the hips squared forward, soft bend of the knees, and just twist from your T-spine and knock on your low back with your fists. Just releasing any tension there and staying with the breath. And your gaze can look to either side as you turn here. Notice where the weight distribution is on your feet. Root your big toes down as well as your pinky toe and your heel. Getting that strong base. Couple more like this. Breathing in and out through the nose. Good. And coming back through center. Let's bring the hands to hips. And you can bend the knees and just begin to take some circles into the pelvis here. Roll the shoulders back, keep the chest open, but keep drawing the low ribs down slightly so they're not flaring out forward too much. And same thing, keep rooted in the soles of the feet and just feeling them anchored into the ground here. And feeling this mobilization in the low back. And coming back through center, let's reverse the direction of our circles. Moving in one direction or the opposite direction. And continuing to breathe in and out through the nose, welcoming the breath in its neutral flow, its natural flow. Without forcing it, just letting it go where it's able to go. Good, and then coming back through center, let's ground the feet, press down and push yourself up to stand. Reach the arms high and press the palms together as you heel toe the feet hip width. Interlace for a bind, Kali Mudra, pointer fingers stretch tall. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, hips press to the left, arms reach to the right. And inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend knees and elbows. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale to the left, hips to the right. And inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Come back into Tadasana. And then begin to bring your hands to your low back. Roll your shoulders back, hug your elbows towards each other, engage your glutes, and press your hips forward. Just feeling the spine gently activate here. Maybe lifting the chin if that feels okay on the neck. And slowly rising up. Bring your hands back to Tadasana. And as you exhale, tuck the chin and begin to curl the spine down. One vertebrae at a time. Let's bend the knees. And as you inhale, lengthen Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, ground the palms and step to plank pose. Begin to lower to the knees and take an inhale into your cow. Lift the tailbone, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back and activate the muscles around the spine. And exhale, tuck the tailbone, press into the earth, gaze to navel. 2 more like that. Inhale, tailbone lifts, belly drops, shoulders roll back, gaze is forward, and exhale, tuck the tailbone, press down, gaze to navel. 1 more like that. Inhale, lift the tailbone, roll the shoulders back, open the heart. And exhale, tuck the tailbone, press down, gaze to navel. Inhale, come through neutral spine. Let's walk the hands forward, press into the palms, and just begin to gently pulse here. Hips are stacked over the knees. You can press the tops of the feet down. Good. And then beginning to rise back up. Let's walk the hands back under the shoulders. Extend your right leg back and just rock back and forth on the toes. And then begin to angle your left shin out to the left. Pivot on your right heel and sweep your right arm overhead, getting a nice side stretch. And then see if you can lift your heart forward and get a bit more of a back bend. If that feels good, roll the shoulder blades towards each other. Take a nice big inhale. And full exhale. Let's lower that right hand down. Come back to your tabletop. Extend the left leg back long and just rock back and forth on the left toes, pressing firmly into both hands. Neck is long. And then begin to angle your right shin to the right, pivot onto your left heel and sweep your left arm overhead, pushing into your right hand. Tilt the pelvis forward, an option to take a bit more of a back bend here, lifting your chest, engaging the glutes to support the low back and rolling the shoulders back. Good, and exhale, let's lower your left hand down, come back to tabletop. Turn the elbow creases forward, hug the elbows back, lower chest and chin. Lift knees and lower your pelvis, untuck the toes and inhale for baby cobra. Pull the low ribs away from the mat and press the front of your pelvis down. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, press up to tabletop or plank. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Lift the hips back and up. Bend into one knee and the other, pedaling it out. Good, and let's begin to come through stillness. As you inhale, ripple the spine forward into plank. And exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Good, let's go 2 more like that. Inhale, ripple the spine forward into plank. And exhale, press back into downward facing dog. 1 more time, inhale, lift the heels, ripple forward into your plank. And exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Take a big inhale through the nose. Full audible exhale, side out. Let the shoulders relax away from the ears. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, ground into the heels, and curl the spine all the way up. As you inhale, reach the arms high. Press the palms together. Interlace the fingers for a bind. Bring your big toes to touch. Hug the inner thighs together, and as you exhale, hinge to the right, press the hips to the left. And gaze up and under your left armpit. Good, and as you inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Let's bring the hands down alongside the body. Take an inhale in your Tadasana. And as you exhale, bend the knees, tuck the chin, and curl all the way down. Lengthen the spine, halfway lift. And exhale, walk the hands out to your plank pose. Let's draw the right knee to chest. Begin to bring your right foot between the hands. Land your left knee and curl the spine up as you inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, let the right knee come beyond the ankle, cactus the arms, and activate the muscles of the spine. Engage your left glute. Inhale, reaching high. Let's go 2 more like that. Exhale, cactus, lift your chest. And inhale, reaching the arms high. And 1 more like that. Exhale, cactus, and lift the chest high. Engage your left glute and lift from your pelvis. Soften in your wrists and inhale, reach the arms high. Let's interlace for Kali Mudra. Left thumb over right, and as you inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist, or exhale, hinge to the right. Gaze underneath your left armpit. Ground your right big toe and pull your right heel back to activate the right hamstring for stability. Let the shoulders drop from the ears. Press your left knee down and find stability with your breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Lean the shoulders back and gently tuck your tailbone a little bit more. Good. As you inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Option 1, you can bring your left hand, inner edge of right foot, right arm reaches high. Option 2, hands to heart, and you're crossing left elbow over that right thigh, pressing palms together. Gaze up and over that right shoulder as you press your right foot down. Feel the hamstring activated. Stay with your breath. Good, and as you inhale, come through center, arms reach high. Exhale, let's bring the hands, frame that right foot, tuck the left toes, lift the knee, and slide the right foot back. Let's lower to the knees. Hug the elbows back and lower chest and chin. Lift knees and lower pelvis, untuck your toes, and inhale for baby cobra. Pull the palms back, hug the low ribs away from the mat, and press the front of the pelvis down. Activate behind the heart space. And exhale to lower. Tuck the toes, press up to tabletop or plank. And lift the hips back and up for downward facing dog. Let's take an inhale deep in through the nose into the belly. An audible exhale. Good. Begin to walk the hands back towards the feet. Ground the heels, bend the knees, and curl the spine all the way up to stand. As you inhale, reach the arms high overhead and press the palms together. Let's interlace for Kali Mudra, crossing left thumb over right, pointer finger stretched tall, big toes together to touch, hug the inner thighs together. Take an inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale, hinge over to your left, pressing hips to the right. And your gaze can come underneath that right armpit. Push down into the soles of the feet evenly. And always allow the breath to keep flowing. Lean your shoulders back. Lean the head back. And as you inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. And let the hands come alongside the body. Take an inhale to lengthen. And exhale, tuck your chin, bend the knees, and curl the spine all the way down. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. And exhale, walk the hands out to your plank pose, pressing into the palms. Let's draw your left knee to chest, squeeze in. Begin to bring that left foot in between the hands. Lower to your right knee and curl the spine all the way up as you inhale, reach the arms high. Ground into that left big toe. As you exhale, let the left knee come beyond the ankle and cactus the arms, hugging behind the heart space. Engaging your right glute. Inhale, arms reach high. 2 more like that. Exhale, cactus. Lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. And inhale, arms reaching high. Good, and one more time. Exhale, cactusing the elbows. Lift your heart. Inhale, arms reaching high. Interlace the fingers for a bind. Begin to hinge over to the left, coming into a nice side stretch. Maybe turning your gaze underneath that right armpit and pulling that left heel back. Gentle tuck of the tailbone, engagement of that right glute and left hamstring. Drawing the breath into the pelvis, soften in the shoulders. And as you inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Finding that twist. So option 1, right hand to inner edge of left foot, left arm reaches tall. Or hands to heart, and you're twisting over that left thigh. Pressing palms together, gazes up and over that left shoulder. Grounding into the left big toe, roll the shoulders back and lift your chest to thumbs. And staying with your breath. Hi, Percy. Keeping the heart open, letting those shoulders continue to activate between the shoulder blades. And as you inhale, rise up through center, arms reach high. And exhale, bring your hands, frame that left foot. Let's tuck the right toes, lift the knee, and slide the left foot back to plank. Lower to the knees, hug the elbows back, lower chest and chin. Lift knees and lower pelvis, untuck the toes, press the front of the pelvis and lift into baby cobra. Pull the low ribs away from the mat. And exhale to lower. Tuck the toes, press up to tabletop or plank. And lift the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. And full exhale. Good. On your next inhale, let's roll the spine forward into plank. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot forward. Ground the heels and curl the spine all the way up. As you inhale, reach the arms high. Interlace for a bind, bring the big toes together to touch. And as you exhale, hinge to the right. Press the hips to the left. Gaze underneath that left armpit and push the heels down. Almost like you're straightening the knees, turn the hamstrings on and the glutes on and soften the shoulders. Feeling this nice opening on the left side. Deep contraction on the right. Breathe in. Full exhale. And as you inhale, press to rise up. And exhale over to the left. Hips to the right. Gaze underneath that right armpit. Push the feet down. Even pressure on both feet. Like you're sliding between 2 panes of glass. And as you inhale, push into the feet and rise all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. And let's heel toe the feet hip width. Bring your hands to your low back. Engage your glutes and roll the shoulders back. Hug the elbows towards each other and lift your heart. And really activate the muscles around the spine by bringing that mind to muscle awareness. Turn on the glutes to support the low back. Push the feet down, turn on your quads like you're straightening the knees. And then lift from your pelvis and activate all the way up the spine with awareness for 3 more breaths. 2, and 1. As you inhale, rise up, arms reach high. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's bring your hands to Tadasana. Begin to exhale, tuck the chin and bend the knees as you curl the spine all the way down. Good. Take an inhale, lengthen halfway. And exhale, ground the palms, slide the left toes back. Sorry, purse. Curl the spine as you bend your left knee, reaching the arms high. Begin to tap your left knee down. Cactus the arms and lift your heart into a gentle back bend. And inhale, arms reach high. Let's tuck the left toes, lift the knee, and extend as you interlace for Kali Mudra with the fingers. Pointer fingers stretch tall, and as you exhale, hinge to the right. Turn your gaze underneath that left armpit. Pull your right heel back and left toes forward. Breathing nice and deep here. As you inhale, rise up. Let's pivot your left heel down, open warrior 2. Begin to extend your right knee and turn your right toes in. And begin to reach over to the right and sweep your left arm overhead. Tuck your tailbone, gently pressing the front of the pelvis forward, roll the shoulders back, and turn your gaze underneath that left armpit. Let the shoulders soften from the ear. Good, and as you inhale, rise up, arms to a T. Let's turn your right toes forward, left toes turn in, bend into your right knee, and float your left arm forward as you pivot off your left heel. Arms reach high. Interlace the fingers for a bind and begin to hinge over to the right. Pull your right heel back. Turn your gaze under your left armpit. As you inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, tap your left knee down. Cactus the arms and lift your heart high. Draw the shoulder blades together. Activate behind the heart space and lift from your pelvis. As you inhale, reach the arms high. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Take an inhale to lengthen the spine and an exhale to twist over that right thigh, or you're coming into that option 1 twist with the left hand down, right arm high. Roll the shoulders back. Maybe turn the gaze up and over that right shoulder. Breathing nice and deep here. Good, and as you inhale, come through center, arms reach high. Exhale, bring your hands, frame the right foot. Let's tuck the left toes, lift the knee, and slide the right foot back to plank. Lower to the knees. Hug the elbows back, lower chest and chin. Lift knees and lower pelvis, untuck the toes. And inhale, baby cobra. Pull the palms back, lift the low ribs from the mat. Hug the elbows in. Press the tops of the feet. And exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, press up tabletop or plank, and lift the hips back and up for downward facing dog. Take a big inhale in through the nose. And full exhale, sigh it out. And just feeling the stress melting away, stress and tension melting away from the body, from the spine. And as you inhale, roll the spine forward into plank. Let's step the left foot forward. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Ground into the heels. Bend the knees and curl the spine all the way up to stand. Arms reach high. Interlace for Kali Mudra. Bring the big toes together to touch. Hug the inner thighs together, and as you exhale, hinge to the left. Press down into the soles of the feet, engage your glutes. And turn your gaze underneath your right armpit. Soften in the shoulders. Like you're squeezing in between two panes of glass here. Good, and as you inhale, rise up through center. And exhale, hinging over to the right. And press down into the feet. Notice if that left hip wants to come forward. Draw it back slightly. Draw left shoulder to stack over the hip slightly, and soften shoulders from your ears. Good, and as you inhale, press up to stand. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Let's bring the hands to the low back. Fingertips face down. You can heel toe the feet hip width. Roll the shoulders back. Bring the elbows towards each other. And begin to engage your glutes as you press your hips forward. And bring that mind to muscle awareness. Gently tucking the tailbone, activating all the muscles around the spine. Slowing the breath here. Lifting from your pelvis. Good, and as you inhale, slowly coming up, arms reach alongside the ears. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Let's bring the hands alongside the body and begin to tuck the chin as you curl all the way down, bending into the knees. Inhale, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. And exhale, ground the palms. Let's slide the right toes back. Begin to bend the right knee as you curl all the way up into a high lunge. And exhale, let's tap that right knee down. Cactus the arms and activate the spine as you draw the elbows back. Lift the heart high, lift the chin. Engage your right glute and pull your left heel back. Breathe down towards your pelvis. Pelvis power. As you inhale, reach the arms high. Let's tuck the right toes, lift the knee and extend the knee. Rise off that right heel onto the ball of the foot and interlace the fingers for a bind. Kali Mudra. Pointer fingers tall, left thumb over right. And exhale, hinge over to the left. Breathing nice and deep here, grounding into that left foot, pushing down into the ball of that right foot. And you can heel toe that left foot forward to get more depth. And gently tucking the tailbone so the low back isn't winging out too much. You have that stability. Good. As you inhale, rise up through center. Let's pivot your right heel down and open warrior two. Begin to extend your left knee and turn the left toes in. You're facing the long edge of the mat. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, bring your left hand alongside the left side of your leg and reach your right arm overhead. And tuck your tailbone, engage your glutes and lean the shoulders back. You can turn your gaze underneath that right armpit. Really let the shoulders come away from the ears, so keep rolling them back. Use that activation of your hip flexors. So think of pulling the feet towards each other. Feel the adductors turn on for that strong base. Breathing nice and deep here. We have Percy on patrol, protecting the whole area of this video. As you inhale, rise up. Bring the arms to a T. Let's turn your left toes forward. Good job, Purse. Turn your right toes in and bend into your left knee, warrior two. Let's float your right arm forward and pivot off your right heel. Arms reach high. Interlace for your bind. Turn on your right glute and exhale, hinge to the left. Lean your head back and slow your breath. As you inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, begin to bend into your right knee, cactus the arms. Engage your right glute and lift your heart, roll the shoulders back. Open up through the chest and soften any tension in the wrist by wiggling the fingers, releasing energy. Feel the heart expanding open. And as you inhale, reach the arms high, lift through the sides of the waist. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. And take an inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale, take your twist, crossing right elbow over left thigh, or you're bringing your right hand to the inner edge of left foot, left arm reaches tall. Roll your shoulders back and lift your chest to thumbs. Breathing nice and deep here into the belly. Finding that ease within the effort, the balance of activation and expansion. And as you inhale, reach the arms through center, lift through the sides of the waist. Exhale, let's bring the hands to frame your left foot. Tuck the right toes, lift the knee, and slide your left toes back to plank. As you exhale, lower to the knees. Hug the elbows back and in, lower chest and chin. Lift knees and lower pelvis, untuck the toes, press the front of the pelvis down, and inhale, baby cobra. Pull the low ribs from the mat. And exhale to lower. Tuck the toes and press up, tabletop or plank. And lift the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale through the nose. And full exhale out through the mouth. Let's begin to slowly walk the hands back towards the feet. Bending into your right knee, straighten the left. And ground your right palm and reach your left arm high. Exhale, lower your left hand. Bend the left knee, ground into the heels, and curl the spine all the way up. Let's bring the hands to the low back. Roll the shoulders back, hug the elbows towards each other, engage your glutes, and lift your heart. Lift your gaze. If that feels okay on the neck, and press the soles of the feet down. Breathe into the pelvis, hug the elbows towards each other. Good, and as you inhale, slowly rise up. Let's reach the arms high. Interlace the fingers for a bind. Bring the big toes together to touch, and as you exhale, hinge to the left. Press down into the soles of the feet. Turn your gaze under that right armpit. Push down evenly into the feet. Begin to press yourself up to stand. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Coming into Tadasana. Take a big inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, tuck the chin and curl the spine down. Bend the knees as much as needed here. And inhale, lengthen, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, walk the hands out to plank. Let's begin to draw that right knee forward. Land the right foot down and come onto your left knee. And let's heel toe your right foot over to the left and come onto that right knee as you come onto the sit bones and bring in the sole of your right foot to the inner left thigh. Reach to the inner part of your left foot with your left hand, and right arm sweeps overhead. Hi, Percy. Maybe reaching for that left foot and rolling that right shoulder back, lifting your heart forward, making a gateway for your cat. As you inhale, begin to reach that right arm high. Land the hand down. Come onto the right shin and inner edge of left foot, and we'll sweep that left arm overhead. Lift your chest. And exhale, let's lower that left hand down and walk the hands alongside your mat, and you're turning to face the back edge of your mat. Tuck the toes, lift the hips back and up for downward facing dog. Begin to walk the hands back towards the feet. Ground the heels, bend the knees, and curl the spine all the way up. As you inhale, reach the arms high, and exhale, hands to heart. Let's bend the knees and just begin to tuck the chin and curl all the way down. You're bending into that left knee, straighten the right, and inhale, reach that right arm high. Turn your gaze up to right fingertips. Roll that right shoulder back, open the chest. And exhale, lower your right hand down. Bend the right knee and curl the spine all the way up. Let's bring the hands to the low back, roll the shoulders back, hug the elbows towards each other, engage your glutes, and lift your heart high, lift your chest high. Hug behind the heart space, really activate that area, feel support at the back of the heart. Push the soles of the feet down, feel the hamstrings activate, the glutes turn on, and the quads as well, like you're trying to straighten the knees, pushing the soles of the feet down. Breathing into the pelvis. Allowing whatever wants to come up be released with each exhale. Take another inhale in. And full exhale, come into your Tadasana. Inhale, arms reach high. Let's interlace for a bind, Kali Mudra. Bring the big toes to touch. And as you exhale, hinge to the right. Push the soles of the feet down. Breathing nice and deep here. Gaze can come underneath that left armpit. And as you inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Come into Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's tuck the chin and begin to bend the knees as you curl the spine all the way down. Lengthen halfway lift. Inhale. And exhale, let's walk the hands out to plank pose. Begin to draw your left foot forward, left knee forward. You can land the foot in between the hands and heel toe that foot over to the right thumb. Lower to your right knee and tap the left knee down, and then come onto your sit bones and bring the sole of that left foot to your inner right thigh. And let's reach with the right hand, inner edge of right ankle. Left arm sweeps overhead. Push the sit bones down and lean your left shoulder back, opening the chest. Maybe you reach for that right foot, but just notice if you're really rounding inward. Try to, Percy likes this pose. Try to lean that left shoulder back. Breathing nice and deep here. Roll the shoulders back, open the heart. Hello. You saying hi to everybody. As you inhale, rise up, ground into your left palm, come onto the inner edge of your right foot, and sweep your right arm overhead. Turn on your glutes, open your heart, feel the spine, the muscles around the spine activate, lift your chin. Good, and as you exhale, lower to the sit bones. Let's walk the hands along the long edge of your mat and begin to come to face the front of your mat. Take an inhale into your cow and exhale into your cat. Let's bring the knees wide, big toes to touch, and draw the hips to the heels. Reach the arms forward and bring your chin down to the mat or towards the mat. And then begin to turn your right cheek down to the mat, gazing underneath that left arm. And as you inhale, bring your chin back to the mat. And exhale, left cheek down on the mat, gazing underneath the right arm. And inhale, coming back through center with the chin on the mat. Let's ground the palms and pull them towards the knees, curling the spine. And curling all the way up. Let's come on to the sit bones. You can sweep the legs around and ground the feet. Reach the arms forward, scoop the tailbone, and curl your spine down one vertebrae at a time. Feeling the shoulders come before the head and neck. And then beginning to cactus the arms out. Let's bend the knees and bring the feet the width of the mat. And as you exhale, draw the knees to the left. Chest is nice and open. And inhale, knees come through center. And exhale, draw the knees to the right. And we'll just go back and forth like this 2 more times. So knees come up through center and exhale to the left. Soften the shoulders. Inhale, knees come up through center. Feel the back of the head heavy and exhale to the right. And inhale, coming back up through center. Let's go one more full round. Exhale over to the left. This time we'll stay here. An option to bring your left heel on top of that right knee. Maybe turn your gaze over that right shoulder. Let the shoulders continue to ground down. Breathe into your pelvis. And as you inhale, draw the gaze through center, lower your left foot down and lift the knees high. And over to the right as you exhale, gaze is over that left shoulder and you're bringing your right foot on top of your left knee, optional if that feels good. Beginning to bring your gaze back through center. Let's release that right foot down and bring the knees back up through center. You can heel toe the feet in towards each other. Tuck your tailbone forward so you're lengthening the low back on the mat. Let's draw the knees in towards the chest. You can bring the hands around the thighs or the shins and breathe the belly into the thighs. Let the shoulders relax. And exhale, feel the body get heavier into the ground. And let's go 2 more like that. Inhale, breathe the belly into the thighs. And exhale, soften the body into the ground. Feel it getting heavy into the ground. And one more time, breathe the belly into the thighs. And exhale, soften the spine. Feel the whole body heavy into the ground. And let's bring the hands to the knees. Keep the big toes to touch, but draw the knees wide and just take some circles into the hips here. Nice and slow. And then begin to reverse your circles, opening the knees wide, big toes stay touched together. Hands are on the knees. Good, and coming back through center, let's lower the soles of the feet and come into your final resting pose, Shavasana. And just noticing your spine all the way from the coccyx and the tailbone all the way up the sacrum, into the lumbar spine, all the way up the T-spine, into the cervical spine. And just notice the strength that you created and spaciousness. Release from tension, from unnecessary holding. And because it is Capricorn season, we will be doing most of our practices focused on the spine until Capricorn is done on January 20th. So we'll have lots more time to hang out with our spines and to build and support this strong foundation within ourselves. So we can emanate that from our nervous system and bring that stability and support into our world as we move forward. Again, that practice of sustainable expansion, not burning ourselves out to get to where we want to be, but actually moving forward from a place of resource, from a place of stability and nourishment. That is true healthy growth. And that is the leadership and work ethic that this world needs, especially in business, when we're moving forwards, to be doing that from a resourced place, from a place of health and well-being. So allowing yourself to just take in this practice. I invite you to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you need. And thank you for practicing with me. I love you all. Namaste.